starting with his 1939s quarter dollar in mint state 68. This is the ultimate registry coin for the 1939s Washington quarter, being the sole finest at PCGS and CAC. NGC reports 2 additional coins in this grade, but neither is CAC endorsed. Satiny, unblemished mint luster complements boldly rendered devices. Much of each side is brilliant, although the deep crescents of crimson, gold, and amber olive toning appear along the lower obverse and upper reverse borders. Eye appeal is outstanding, sold for $30,000 at Heritage Auctions. This is spectacularly toned 1957D Washington quarter in MS68 condition. This enchanting piece is vividly toned with the boldest and most impressive colors, lining the left obverse and reverse borders, fully frosted throughout with smartly impressed design elements and essentially pristine surfaces. A truly delightful and awesome condition rarity from this high mintage Denver issue, with over 77 million coins struck. It fetched a sum of $11,400 at Stack's Bowers auction. This is 1922 Note D Lincoln Cent in MS63 brown condition, highly elusive strong reverse die pair 2 variety. No cents were struck at the Philadelphia mint dated 1922, the only such omission of the small cent denomination. Cents were coined in Denver that year. Collectors were thus mystified when occasional cents were encountered in commerce bearing the 1922 date but without the letter D below the date. Eventually, numismatists determined that 3 die pairs of 1922 D cents lack the D. Die pair 1 and 3 have a weak reverse and sometimes show portions of the D. However, die pair 2 has a strong reverse and never shows a remnant or ghost of a mint mark. This die pair 2 carries a lofty premium relative to a die pairs 1 and 3 and is key to Lincoln Cent series. This specimen was sold for $15,000 on May 3, 2023 at Heritage Auctions. This is 1999 Susan Anthony dollar struck on a Sacagawea dollar planchet, graded in mint state 64 by PCGS. This is not an SBA dollar struck over an already struck Sacagawea dollar. Rather, the incorrect planchet, one made from manganese brass outer layer or pure copper core, was fed into the press, producing this off-metal dollar. Of note is the absence of the normally seen spots that usually accompany Sacagawea dollars. The strike details are remarkably soft in certain areas, especially the eagle's claws and the wreaths. This undoubtedly is from the difference in the 2 alloys used for each dollar coin. The Susan B. Anthony composed of copper nickel. It was sold for $15,600 in 2019 at Heritage Auctions. This is 1965 Washington quarter struck on a silver quarter planchet, graded as EF45 by PCGS. EF stands for extremely fine. Always popular as a transitional year, a leftover silver planchet from 1964 apparently was stuck in a supposedly empty tot bean, then jarred loose in 65 and struck. Moderate circulation traces are evident over the high points, and there are no detracting marks. A rare and very desirable off-metal error coin. It was sold for $7,500 at Stack's Bowers auction. This is 1916D Mercury dime in MS63 condition with full bands. The low mintage series key. The Denver Mint struck 264,000 Mercury dimes during the first year of production for Adolph A. Weinman's new design. That's the only recorded Mercury dime mintage below 1 million coins, although the 2 overdate varieties may also have lower mintage. The 1916D is a key to the series in all grades from low-level circulated coins to gem and finer mint state examples. This crisply detailed select mint state piece has sharp central bands on the reverse. Both sides exhibit frosty silver luster and dappled gold toning. Sold on May 3, 2023 for $28,800 at Heritage Auctions. This is one of the most valuable regular strike Roosevelt dimes you'll ever see. 1949 10-cent piece in mint state 68 with full bands. This is a formidable rarity for the Roosevelt collector, representing the sole finest certified example seen by PCGS so far. The obverse is painted in rich bands of colorful iridescence that intensify at the right border, showing a blend of teal, violet, and magenta hues. The reverse remains virtually brilliant, save for a slight dusting of olive patina, visible under scrutiny. Perfectly executed and essentially untouched, the present piece simply cannot be improved upon. It is among the very finest survivors of mintage of 30.9 million coins and is ultimate treasure for PCGS register set participant. Sold for $13,200 at Stax Powers auction. This is 1985 D. Lincoln cent in MS69 red condition. A grade of MS69 is considered exceptionally high as it represents a coin with a very few imperfections. Coins graded at this level typically have full luster, sharp details, and minimal contact marks or blemishes. However, they may have some slight imperfections that prevents them from achieving the highest grade of MS70. The red designation in MS69 red signifies that the coin has retained its original red coloration, characteristic of newly minted Lincoln cents. As copper-based coins age, they tend to develop a brownish or reddish-brown patina. Therefore, the coin that maintains their original red color are more desirable among collectors. This superb gem ended up selling for $3,375, with buyers fee at Great Collections auction. This ever-popular 1873 Indian cent with attractive toning and doubled liberty. Rare choice means state preservation. A richly original, conditionally rare example of this fabled Indian cent variety. Satiny surfaces are boldly toned in blend of antique copper. Both sides are revealing more vivid cobalt blue undertones that are a bit more pronounced on the obverse. That side of a coin also retains blushes of original rose-orange color here and there around the periphery. Smooth and inviting with an overall sharp strike, it was sold for $15,600 at Stax Powers auction. Here is 1955 Lincoln cent in MS64 red condition, famous double-die obverse variety. Unlike the other varieties that remained undiscovered for years or even decades after their production, the discovery of this famous variety in northeast United States within a year of its release into circulation ensured that exceptional examples survive today. This sharply detailed choice mint-state piece has highly lustrous fiery orange surfaces and minimal spots or marks. Sold on May 3, 2023 for $17,400 at Heritage Auctions.